Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So today's episode, if you will, is going to be part one of several parts of a seed haul that I've done this year. Because I've done a major seed haul. I had to go through my seed thing, throw out a whole bunch of seeds that were pretty old, and old meaning like I tried to grow them multiple times and they just, that's it, done. So this year is the year that I decided to like go all out and just buy a whole bunch of seeds, and like if I find a good deal, um, I do that too. I get that too. So this one is going to be my Ocean State job lot seed haul with the mixture of runnings. And Ocean State job lot, which I may have mentioned in a previous video, is like an ollies or big lots. I know big lots is like in Virginia and like throughout that area. Google it, look it up online, you'll figure out what kind of store it is. And they always have like really great deals on like gardening stuff, and they always have like a crap ton of seeds. And this time of year they're 40% off, so I was like, why not? Anyways, so that's what this video is going to be about. Hit that like button, share, follow, bell, whatever it is that you do for the YouTubes. Welcome for the newbies, welcome for the regulars. I'm really excited about this. I actually wrote down a whole list of things that we're going to do this summer for videos. And because I have picked up these, and I got I ordered twice from Baker Creek, and I always order from Gurney Seeds. So that I'm going to be talking about all of that. And also Frannie is out here too. Say hello. My porch is a mess, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm sure there's an area of your life that's like, yeah, this is a mess, don't mind me. So that's the porch. All right, so what's in the bag? Let's find out. All right, so we'll start with the smaller seeds. Oh, and I guess one of these other seeds I think I got at Home Depot, but I just got them, so I must have just thrown them in the bag and be like, all right, this is what we're doing. Oh, let me adjust the camera. Sorry for the weird angle. I don't really know where else to film. I can't hold my camera up anywhere else because I have bamboo blinds up. So first off, we have super snappy peas. These pods are 5 to 6 inches long with 8 to 10 large peas per pod. Vines need no support. So I guess this is a vining one. It doesn't need support. We'll see how that goes. And this is something that I'm probably either gonna try planting like this year, midsummer, or next year. And I've already opened these and planted these. These are the jade bush beans. And I started a second round of that, and I'm probably going to start more, maybe. So we'll just throw that back in there. Jack-B Little Pumpkins. This is from Livingston, and I buy a lot of their seeds as well. They've been out in I believe maybe Job Lot, but definitely Home Depot. I've definitely seen them at Runnings. Anywhere really that I see seeds, they're out since 1850. Now this was a seed that I had to buy again this year because I tried growing the seeds that I had multiple times and they just didn't grow. And this time what I did is I just clipped the ends off a little bit and then I planted them. So I've got them in these, let me see if I can get them, they're kind of smushed in here, in these little pots right here, which I could have direct sowed them, but because we have expanded the garden again, I just, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We're not there yet. So hoping, fingers crossed, that they grow. This is another Livingston product. These are Green Arrow peas, which I did plant, and I believe those are the ones that the woodchuck got in and ate those suckers down. So I might, the woodchuck, if you see me doing this a lot, the mama woodchuck is out. Hi, Frannie Boo Boo. Is out eating the bird food because she can't get into the garden. No. Another one I had to buy, also again from Livingston, is the Table Queen acorn squash. I love acorn squash. It's something that, you know, it's very versatile. It's a good winter squash. Excuse me. A good winter squash. When you see his little snout, I just can't. She's so cute. It's a good winter squash for, you know, baking and stuff like that. Back to the Roots, German giant radish. I see Back to the Roots everywhere now. I don't know if this is a newer company, but I have been seeing them out in the last few years, and I like their seeds. They grow really well, and I love radishes, so I'm really, really excited for this one. Provider beans. These are bush beans, and they're self-explanatory. All right, French breakfast radishes. These are, you could do, these are early spring, and you can plant them for your fall crop. So that's something that I really like to look for, is something that not only can I plant in the springtime, but can I plant it midsummer? Can I grow it in the winter? Granted, we have the greenhouse now, so I could grow it anytime, really, but I like the fact that these are a double crop. Because some radishes, let's see, let's check the German giant one. Quick harvest, plant multiple times per year. Okay, so most radishes are, but some aren't as heat tolerant as others. So that's something that you really want to look at too when you're buying seeds in like the area that you're in. What has your weather been like? Has it been hot and humid like here in Rhode Island? So now I look for things that are heat tolerant, humidity tolerant. Our pattern has kind of shifted a little bit, but not really. Like, this kind of reminds me of the 90s where, you know, it's like the last little bit of school and you're like, oh my god, it's freaking hot. So that's kind of what that reminds me of. Ooh, fireworks? I don't know. Wind? Now the dog is scared. All right, these were on half off. They're daylilies. Just grabbed them because why not? So I'm going to plant these very soon because they I think they said you can plant them now. Something. Blooms in the summer. Oh, well, I missed the window. Well, of course they're lilies, but anyways, now here, before I turn this around, this is why I'm doing the video. This is actually why, part of the reason why I started this whole like video series for the seeds, aside from the fact that holy crap, I'm buying from a different company that I've never bought from before, and I'm buying a whole different variety of seeds that I've never grown before, but I want to grow. So that's the other key thing too, is always try to grow something that you want to grow. Unless like you're growing, like I don't particularly like broccoli, but if someone asks me, hey, you're really good at growing, I'm not, or hey, I don't have the space, but would you be able to grow broccoli for me? I'd be like, yeah, I'll try. Yeah, I'll try. I mean, if I can't get it, don't be sad, but you know, it is what it is. So I don't grow broccoli because I don't like it. But, you know, if I got a friend out there who's like, hey, you know, would you mind planting me a few small things, whatever, you know, you get the point. Anyways, all right, so first off, I'd like to say These usually go for at least $20 on Amazon, or maybe anywhere else. I've seen them, you know, 20, 25, 30, $35. Let's double check. No check. We're good. Okay. And I got this for $10. So it is 18 varieties of different seeds. And of course, it has the whole list here of what it is. It's the Survival Garden Heirloom Seed by Open Seed Vault for $10. 10 freaking dollars. I was like, yeah, we have to get this. We have to get this because, and it's made in the USA, grown in the USA, or made in the USA. OpenSeedVault.com. I can put that down below if you would like. So let's see what's in the bag. The growing guide, which also helps with, it's supposed to help, like, let's see, step-by-step growing instruction and seed saving guide, which is always good. However, because it'll just, oops, sorry Reynolds, I don't mean to step on your tail. It just says like basic, you know, beans, beet, broccoli. It doesn't say the variety. So you want to Google the variety. So let's put this back in here. Of course. All right, here we go. So sorry about that. My neighbor was doing his lawn and I thought he was done, but he took out the weed whacker. So yeah, and also in between that, I had to chase the woodchuck away from the garden because the sucker was really trying to get in. And we have like giant bricks and stuff around. So far I think we're okay. We're okay. All right. Where were we? Oh yes, Open Seed Vault seeds. All right, what do we got? Let's take all these out. And that's the survival guide. All right, so I had noticed that these are packed for 2022 is 2024. So that means these seeds are 2 years old, and that is something you do want to think about. You want to read the labels on your seed packets. I do not like this angle. Okay, there we go. Because I don't know where to look. So, weird, awkward angle. Okay. This pack, these seeds were packed in 2022. So these seeds are already 2 years old. Not a big deal. They're still good. But I have to keep that into consideration that I have about 2, maybe 3 years left on these seeds because seeds do have an expiration date. And that's something that you can look up. Most seeds are pretty good for a couple of years. There are a few that are not. I can't think off the top of my head which ones they are. So let's see what comes in that survival garden. All right, first off, we have sweet big red peppers. That's the one that I was like, oh, it packed in 2022. So those are sweet peppers, which are good. I personally like sweet peppers. My husband likes the hot peppers. So yay for me. Bush beans, slenderette bush beans, and these are good because both those peppers and these beans, the seeds are really easy to save. You just let them dry out on the plant and then you can get more seeds. So again, another reason why I'm not concerned that these seeds are 2 years old. There we go. Radishes, I don't know how to save the seeds on that. I'm assuming you leave one in the ground and let it flower, which is something I'm still learning how to do, like with carrots and stuff like that. So we have cherry bell radishes. These are really good. Sugar snap peas. Never grown these before. So that should be good. Tons of peas. Black seeded Simpson leaf lettuce. I've never heard of that. That's what we got for the lettuce. Golden acre cabbage, which is quite common. I have the red acre cabbage. I'd seeded some. Hopefully it grows. Right here, please grow. So there's that. Let's see. Leaf, oak leaf, red oak leaf. Okay, so another lettuce. This is gonna have red in it. So I'm assuming that one's gonna kind of look like romaine lettuce. Utah celery. I feel like that's a very common one that comes in those things. Now, I love beets, and I love how many varieties there are, and I love how they look. So I would imagine that bull's blood beets are gonna look sick. All right, I'm actually gonna plant these. I have Jupiter beets, and I bought another variety of beets. So I have like 4 variety of beets. 4 variety. For crying out loud. You know what? You know what I'm saying. Zucchini. And I just read, because I was like, how do I save zucchini seeds? Like, what's the process? You just leave it on the, you just let it grow, and you just leave it on the thing, and it gets ginormous, and then you cut it open, and you get the seeds. So if I get some, well, I would hope so. I have like 6 zucchini plants. So if I get that, that's what I'm just gonna do. You know, I'm gonna have to leave a lot of things in the ground this year, which is gonna be really weird, except for where the potatoes and the multicolored carrots are, and the onions and the strawberries. That whole area, since we just fenced that in too, which is like the whole, like, you know, woodchuck thing. Yeah, I think I got the hint. That's part of the reason why, because it ate the tops of my onions, which, who knew? Now I know. Now you know. So, excuse me. So once all that's done, we're going to take all that up. That's a whole thing. I'll explain that later. Long Island Brussels sprouts. I'm on the fence about Brussels sprouts. Sometimes I like them, and sometimes I don't. The sometimes I don't is more or less my body sometimes does not like them. But they're really good with olive oil and salt and pepper, or you can mash them and do like a light drizzle of maple syrup. Be like sweet. So sweet and savory. Now this one I'm kind of excited for because, and here's another thing I've never grown before: purple Vienna kohlrabi. We grow broccoli rabe now, and I don't know if I think they're in the same family. I would imagine so. Well, no, because this is more like a turnip style, right? Yeah, that's another thing too. Is I guess it helps to know what family these things are in. Because for me, I've been dabbling with like gardening and plants and herbs most of my life, but like on a surface level, now I'm getting into the thick of it, the science of it. I would say that they're probably in that family because of the way that they look. I'll have to look that up, or you can comment down below if you grow that, or you know. Kale. This is dinosaur kale. I actually just ordered some dwarf Siberian kale, which that's going to be in another video because that's from Baker Creek. Turnips. Purple top white globe turnips. I don't think I've ever had turnips before. I've also never had rutabaga before, but I bought seeds for that because my old seeds were not good. So maybe I'll try that. I heard I heard back in the day that they used to use turnips for Halloween, like carve little faces and stuff like that, and that was like the original, you know, jack-o'-lantern type thing. And you can Google it and look at the pictures online, and it's quite terrifying. But it's like hysterical, you know. It's a hysterical funny. So this makes me think of that. I think you can mash them up. I think they're good mashed. I don't know. I don't know. I never had them, but I'm willing to try them. I have the seeds, and if I don't like them, you know, maybe I'll find a buddy to swap seeds with. All right, moving along. We've got a couple seeds left here. Watermelon Jubilee. These are big watermelons, about, you know, like biggins. So that's really good. I love a good variety of watermelons. Broccoli. So this would be a seed swap for me, I would say. Or I would just give it away. I don't really care. But broccoli's always in them. I mean, they're really good for you, but I just can't. I used to like them. I used to like them raw, actually, and like dip them in stuff. But my food palate has changed over the years, and I just don't like them. My insides don't even like them. I just everything about no. So no. Chantenay red carrot. So these are short stubby carrots. Really good for container growing, you know. I mean, you could probably even grow them in this, and they'll be fine. So this is definitely something, if you're in a small space, you could grow. And last but not least, leeks. I have not had good experiences with leeks. I don't know how to cook them. That's my bad experience. So that's that. Frannie, do you want to tell everyone thank you for watching? Do you want to say thank you for watching, everybody? No? Are we camera shy today? Are we grumpy? Are you hot? Did you drink your water? Don't give me side eye. Just give me side eye. You see that? Thank you for watching, everybody. This is part 1 of my seed haul. And then I will do part 2 soon. That's going to be my Baker Creek seed haul, which I'm really excited for. I've never grown any of their stuff. I'll be starting this year with certain things that are good for the winter. So I'll do that'll be it. So peace out.